not really sure how this is going to go. I had to think about metamorphic rocks really hard, or food that would represent metamorphic rocks, because, well, I can't think of too many foods that require pressure and heat. And as I've said, with metamorphic rocks, sometimes they don't require pressure, just heat to become metamorphosed, but in general, you know, the pressure creates the heat, so it's the pressure that that causes the morphology, the metamorphism. So it was a bit of a struggle to think of an experiment that we could do, and searched on the internet and I found a few, but not that were, I think, very suitable. And then I come up with this idea. Now I don't know whether it'll work. Like I said, it's my idea, it's an experiment, and I've decided what I'm going to do is get some jube lollies. Okay, so lollies like raspberries and gummy bears, and there's a racing car, and even some teeth. And I'm going to see if they will metamorphose when I put them under heat and pressure. Now you might wonder how I'm going to do that. Well, I had this brainstorm of an idea where if I get two cups that fit inside one another, there's a bit of a space down here. Now the space is going to be as big as the top cup sits out, so I've got to put that much, I've got to fill up down the bottom that much and some more with lollies so that I can apply some pressure. So pushing the cups together will apply pressure. Okay, then I figured adding heat, I could just submerge that in really, really hot water. And maybe these lollies will metamorphose. Now if they metamorphose, what I will expect to see when I pull them out is that the edge of the lolly might have melted a little bit and stuck to the one beside it. In fact, they will become the one lolly rather than lots of individual lollies squashed together. They will have melted, rejoined when they cool down. They will have melted, rejoined together and become one mass of indulgence. So I've gone and got a packet of lollies. Like I said, I don't know whether it'll work. I've got a packet of lollies from the supermarket, and I'm going to undertake an experiment. Now what I want you to do this week is not just replicate what I do. Now you can, that's up to you and whoever's going to buy the lollies. You can replicate this, but what I want you to do is think, come up with some ideas of other food that would be able to demonstrate the process of metamorphism. Now metamorphism requires pressure and heat to change the original materials. Right, so these will change from little bits of different lollies or particles of the rock into one mass rock. Okay? I want you to think of different food examples. They don't have to be lollies, they don't even have to be sweets or cakes or anything. They could be meat or potatoes or whatever, I don't know. This is your challenge. Come up with another way of demonstrating metamorphism using food.